I titled this video as How I Draw Eyes, because it's gonna be a lot less general than my other tutorials. I usually draw either tie-up or full-body character illustrations, so I don't put too much emphasis on the eyes. Because of that, the way I draw them tends to be more simplified. Anyways, I still think it's okay to learn like this and then add on to it later on. To start off, I want to compare a real eye with one of my drawings, just to break down the elements we have to work with and see how they can be simplified. The main parts are the eyelids, the white of the eye, the iris, and the eyelashes. These will be our focus. On top of that, there are a few extra details you can include, like eye bags or the fold of the upper eyelid. Eyelids. The eyelids basically define the shape of the eye. I usually only draw the parts of them that overlap with the eyelashes. Most of the character and expression of an eye comes from the way eyelids wrap around the eyeball. You can adjust their shape to match whatever style you're going for. There are a few things to keep in mind though. The eyelids aren't just flat stickers placed on the face. They are 3D forms that wrap around the eyeball. In practice, this means that when you choose an eye shape for your style, you need to think about how it will look from different angles, not just from the front view. If we color the eyelids, we can see more clearly how, as the head rotates or the angle changes, their shape shifts along as well. The white part, or cornea. The cornea is the area framed by the eyelids. The key thing to remember here is that this said area is still three-dimensional, not just a flat surface. Notice how, at certain angles, the volume of the cornea actually starts to overlap and block parts of the eyelid. This happens a lot less in stylized drawings, I would say. Iris. The iris is the colored part of the eye, sitting right on top of the cornea. The shape and size of the iris can also play a big role in defining character, especially in cartoony or anime styles. We can actually think of it as a circle-shaped sticker on top of the eyeball, so it will look more ovally in perspective. Eyelashes. Even though they seem like a small detail, they can add a lot of flair to your designs. You can think of their combined form as a curved sheet of paper attached to the eyelids. From the front, especially in a simplified style, they won't stand out much, since they mostly merge with the eyelids. Their form becomes more noticeable as the eye turns to the side. We can clearly see how they go outwards from the eyelids. When drawing both eyes at the same time, the main thing to keep in mind is alignment. No matter the angle or rotation, the eyes will always line up in some way. A good starting point is to sketch a guideline that passes through or at least touches both eyes. Another important thing to remember is perspective. Unless you're looking straight at the character, the two eyes will never appear the exact same size. Due to perspective, one will always look slightly smaller. Marking the line that's right in between them could help you with deciding their size. As for placing the iris, honestly, my approach isn't very technical. I just keep perspective in mind and adjust until it looks right. Just know that they should be looking parallel to each other. Now let me draw some examples with all that in mind. That's gonna be it for this video. Part 2 may or may not be out by the time of you watching this, so you can check that one if you want to. Anyways, thank you for watching till the end. Have a nice day.